Hello everybody, and thanks for checking out my review. I'm really excited to do this one. Today I'll be doing the review for the Seiko Prospex Marine Master 300. It's the SBDX001. It's a high-end Seiko product. It comes in a nice wooden type box. Nice solid design on the box itself. And opening up the box gives you the instruction manual. Along with the warranty card. It's a 1-year warranty. If you were to get this watch serviced and under warranty work, you would have to send this to an authorized dealer in Japan. This is a Japanese release model only. And opening up the case, Seiko gave you a nice flat vent strap if you wanted to put the watch on rubber or on the bracelet, which is pre-installed already. And they give you a nice case and pillow. And here's the watch itself. Very sharp watch, 42 millimeters wide, 14 millimeters thick, and 210 grams. It's a very thick, big, heavy watch. Worth every dime I paid for it, and I have got to tell you, I've been excited about this watch ever since I received it. Hasn't really come off my wrist for any length of time, and I'm just excited about this watch. Like I said, it's a one-piece monocoque case. What that means is it's hand-built. So on the back of the case, you'll notice that there's no openings that you can open to get into the movement. You'd have to actually open up the bezel and get in there through the crystal. So the design that they use for the movement is an 8L35, which is used in Grand Seiko products. This watch hand winds and it hacks. It's accurate to -10 or +15 seconds a day. And when I talk about hand winding and hacking, what I mean is it's got the screw down crown. You have to unscrew it, and you can either manually wind it, which is nice smooth winding. And when you're winding it, you can actually get 50 hours of reserve time per. So if you ended up sitting this down, you could actually sit it down for more than 2 days. You pull it out, the first one, and it'll move the date, the second notch. If you notice, the second hand stops, so this way you could set it by a quartz watch if you wanted to. This particular watch is accurate to +6 seconds a day. The bezel is a nice high gloss finish. It uses an enamel on it, and it's nice and smooth and fluid. Nice easy clicks. It's just a real good quality high-end watch, like I was saying. And this is built by one of 20 watchmakers that work for Seiko. So what they actually do is they take the case itself and they build it from the bottom up, and that's one of the things that impresses me the most about this. It uses a high-grade Hardlex slightly domed crystal. The Hardlex is one of Seiko's mineral crystals. A lot of people think mineral crystal, it can't be that high-end. They use this is because if you are diving, and this is a 300-meter diver, like I said previously, if you are diving and you're going deep into the ocean, if God forbid you hit it against a rock or you hit it against something hard, it's not going to shatter as easily as sapphire crystal. However, it will scratch a little easier. So if you ever wanted to get it upgraded, there are dealers out there or watchmakers out there that can actually upgrade the crystal to sapphire if you chose. As far as the looks itself, it's got a nice finish of both polished on the outside of the case. It's got a nice brush finish in the center. It's got a nice serrated finish on the edge of the bezel so you can turn it nice and easy. And another nice thing about the bracelet is it's easy to adjust. It's a very solid links on the bracelet. It's heavy enough. It's a little thin, 20 millimeters thick if you wanted to replace the bracelet. But basically adjusting it was real simple. Basically you just you pop a pin in the hole to get the pins out, and the collar goes in the center link as opposed to most of the Seikos where you put them into the end. So when it's at the end, you tend to have to work it on two sides. With this, you're putting the collar in the center link, so when you're putting it back in, it goes nice and easy. You just give a quick tap on the inside and it's easy to adjust for you. And as far as the bracelet where the clasp is, it's a ratcheting design, so this way you can fit it over a wetsuit, or if it's a little bit tighter during the day, you can actually pull the back end over here, and it ratchets in and out. That's a nice smooth movement. And that's basically usually for the Seiko Marine Master designs. Like I said, this is just a good solid watch. It's heavy and it fits extremely well on my wrist. I have a 7.5-inch wrist. It doesn't slide around a lot. And like I said, the nice thing about this being hand designed by man as opposed to machine is the face is not stamped by machine. They're actually individually planting everything on the case itself. So if you look, you can tell everything was placed and designed. Uses brushed hands. It's got solid steel on the numbered areas. The Lume is actually hand applied, and the second hand with that 8L35 movement is nice and fluid. You see, it's nice and smooth. Very accurate timepiece. Like I said, within 4 to 6 seconds a day, you can actually get that adjusted to where it's almost as accurate as a quartz. And I'll show one other little highlight to this. I'm putting on a good flashlight. Is the Lume. Hand painted on there. And it stays lit for hours. It's nice and bright. By the time it tails off, 7 or 8 hours could pass. So real quick, it's become my favorite watch in my collection. And if you're on the fence about buying this, you wanted some more information on it, I hope I was helpful. Thank you very much for your time. Have a great day.